The disciples could tell that Jesus was exhausted. He had been preaching and healing people all day, not to mention feeding thousands of people with a lad's packed lunch. They had seen him do incredible things, but today they would realise that he was in charge of everything. The crowd thought Jesus was extraordinary. The crowd wanted to make him their king. Realising they were getting boisterous, Jesus knew exactly what he needed: some quality time alone with his dad. Just as the disciples were wondering what to do about the crowd, Jesus spoke up. He wanted them to row across the Sea of Galilee, a huge lake. But it had been a long day, and it was getting dark. The disciples were about to grumble when they remembered that Jesus loved them and that he was in charge. So they clambered into their boat and started rowing as Jesus climbed up a mountain to pray. But the disciples hadn't been going for long when the wind began to wail and the sea started to swell. It was the middle of the night. They had been heaving at the oars for hours and they'd only travelled a few miles. Jesus didn't seem like he was in charge. Had he forgotten all about them? Then, amidst the groaning and the sweating, they saw someone. A man walking towards them. Walking? No, that couldn't be right. They must be imagining things. People don't wander about on the sea. Perhaps it was a ghost. Suddenly, one of the disciples realised that they were saved. It wasn't a ghost. It was Jesus. "Don't be afraid," he said. "It's me." His followers were overjoyed. But Peter had a funny idea. He wanted to go and see Jesus. "Come on then," called Jesus. So with wobbly knees, Peter scrambled over the side of the boat and started walking towards Jesus. Then Peter had a terrifying thought. People don't normally walk on waves. The white water crashed around his toes. He forgot that Jesus was in charge and he began to sink. But instantly the sturdy hand of Jesus plucked him out of the torrent. "Oh, you of little faith, why did you doubt me?" asked Jesus. Peter didn't know what to say. The disciples hauled Peter and Jesus onto the boat. Within moments, the wind became nothing more than a breath, and the rapids returned to rest. Jesus' followers were astonished, and they worshipped him. All of a sudden, the boat reached the other side of the lake, and the disciples kept saying, "Jesus, you really are the Son of God." They had witnessed that Jesus truly was in charge of everything. And though great challenges awaited them, they knew that they could rely on him no matter what they faced.
Hey there, our goal is to make the whole Bible in Lego stop motion. We're a charity and all our content is free for you to watch. So if you enjoyed this video, we'd love your help making the next one. You can donate towards the project at gochatterstudios.org. Special thanks to Living Scriptures for their support in helping bring this animation to life. Learn more below.